knitters. Been a long time. It's been almost a month. I can't believe it's taken me this long to get back to podcasting, but I'm glad to be back. Just been kind of a crazy time. I did a camping trip, week-long camping trip with my sister and another friend. We went to North Dakota and drove 2 long days to get there and 2 long days to get home, and we had 3 days of hiking in between, which was fabulous. Beautiful park. It's not one that I knew a lot about, and it's not a super visited national park, which really is my favorite kind of national park now. I like to not have to battle with the crowds and wait to get in and spend a lot of time waiting in traffic. I like to get out in the nature and take my pictures of wildflowers and see some bison, and we didn't see any wild horses, we didn't see any elk, but we saw lots of bison, lots of prairie dogs, a couple of fox, and a snake. So we were out in nature. We got trapped by bison a couple of times. One time in the car, which is not so bad. One time on a hike, which was a little scary, but it worked out fine. We lived to tell about it, and we made it back safely, so that's good. So been doing that. Other than that, I've just been doing a lot of knitting. I just finished a sweater, which is this one back here, and that's the grapevine sweater, which is a design that I'm doing for a knit along that's before the Knitting McPurley retreat, and I will release it to the public too. So the group that is going to the retreat, if they choose to, they don't have to obviously, but will have an opportunity to participate in a knit along before the retreat. So that will be coming out in probably about a month. It's at the tech editor right now, and once that's back, I have 3 people that are going to be test knitting, so be a fun new pattern. It's in Knitting McPurley, Dubrovnik DK, and it is in the Bougie colorway, which is, you know, beautiful light pink, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I think I am going to, my phone is making noise. Let's see, there we go. I think I'm going to do a hat to match just because I want to do a tutorial on the bobbles and how to knit the bobbles backwards so you don't have to turn things back and forth. So I think I'll do a hat, and I may just do that hat for the Shark Week challenge. That's kind of my plan at the moment. Could change my mind, but that's what I'm thinking right now. So that's really mostly what I've been working on. I've also been working on my mitered squares. Got two 4x4 squares completely done, and I'm working on the 3rd. I'm also doing another mitered square blanket that I work on occasionally at work if I have some downtime, and it's just blue and white. It's acrylic. So I'm just alternating the blue and white squares, and that will be a baby blanket that I will donate to Birthline. So that's what I've been working on now. I've got another sweater that has kind of, not in hibernation, but just waiting till I got the grapevine done so I can work on that, and that's a colorwork sweater that will I think you'll really like. I really like it a lot. I'm anxious to get back to it, but I don't want to show you that one yet. You'll see it soon, but not quite yet. Let's see. I have done a little bit of shopping. I downloaded the coloring page for Stephanie Texas Peach Knits Fluff Your Stash, but I haven't done any fluffing. I've just been adding to it, which is probably not great. I bought this little camping set from Sweet Mountain Crafts with a bag from Delightful Works, and there are 6 minis that are all different colors, like colorful campers. Let's get that tag out of the way so you can see them. So these 6 minis, now I just dropped the bag and the big skein. So I'll pull that back up. Dropping everything today. So this is the main skein, kind of a dark navy blue. It's called Night Navy. And the mini skeins are called the Let's Go Camping Set. So again, we've got this beautiful orange and yellow, pink and yellow, blue and green. I think that might be my favorite so far. Then I've got an orange and green, pinks and white, very pretty, and then lovely green. You might notice that I'm wearing glasses today. I have never, oh, there was one more in here. There's 7. There's not 6, bonus. So that one's really pretty too. Anyway, you might notice that I'm wearing glasses. I have never had to have glasses before. I've used reading glasses just for reading, but my distance vision was always very good, and until I was about 50, my up-close vision was good. But that changed, and now my distance vision have changed. For probably 10 years, I wore one contact that was for reading, and then my other eye didn't have anything in it. But as I've gotten older, my eyes got drier and drier, and then I was kind of to the point where I needed correction for my distance vision, and I just didn't, I was tired of wearing contacts. My eyes were getting drier. I thought it probably would be hard to get used to bifocal contacts, so I got progressive lenses, and I also got the transition, so I don't know if they're going to turn dark while I'm talking to you because I do have a light shining on me. So, but I've adjusted to them pretty easily. It hasn't been hard. I can see my computer, I can see my knitting, I can read the street signs when I'm driving, which is something I always could do like way before my husband could. And then we flip-flopped. He got LASIK surgery a few years ago, and his vision is like perfect now, and mine was going from perfect or better than perfect to downhill. So hopefully it won't change much more, but it's nice to have glasses, and it's nice to be able to see, and I feel like I look weird in them, but that's okay. So anyway, got the Let's Go Camping set from Sweet Mountain Crafts, and Susan from Delightful Works. Her bags are always great. I like this style. She's got a cute pink gingham on the inside and lots of cute vintage campers on the outside with the stars in the sky. Just makes me want to go camping again. Then I also got, and this is in a little Christmassy basket bag that my cousin Debbie made for me, and this is the Patriot Collection from Chicken Lady Fiber Arts. I'm not sure what either of these are going to become yet, but they're so pretty. I'll display them for a while, and then I know I'll make something with them eventually. So I got the Patriot collection. Really, I got both of them out of order, but I think the Patriot collection is kind of a fade, so I'll have to work on that, getting that back in the right order, and I'll probably do some kind of a shawl with that. I didn't tell you what I'm wearing, and you may know this is my Stars and Stripes shawl, and I thought I'd wear this because we are close to Independence Day, and it's nice and patriotic. It's a little chilly in my house. It's hot outside, but we keep it fairly cool inside, so I'm always wearing a shawl or a sweatshirt inside and sweatpants, and then I go outside, I have to like peel all that off and go out in my shorts and t-shirt. I think it's 86 here today. Humidity's not too bad, so that's good. We were supposed to go camping this weekend, and my brother and sister-in-law own a property down south of Indianapolis, and our whole family was going to go camping, and it ends up that my brother-in-law was hospitalized and very serious actually. So pray for him if you don't mind. If you're a praying person, I appreciate that. Okay. Shark Week starts on July 7th. It goes to July 14th. I will put the link in the notes to the registration form. As you probably are aware, Shark Week is sponsored by Politically Incorrect Knitters, and the way that it works is you register to participate. You have to declare what you're making. Just you fill in a form and say, I am going to make the Murder Knits shawl, or I am going to make Hammy. Whatever you choose, you can't cast on until July 7th. You can get your pattern ready, you can wind your yarn, you can swatch, but you can't cast on for your project till July the 7th. And you need to complete your project by July 14th. If you don't complete it, you have to rip it out. So if that doesn't sound fun to you or challenging to you, then don't do it, because you've got to rip it out if you don't complete it. And there will be winners, both of the people from the pool of people that have to rip it out and the pool of people that complete. I don't think, and I don't know this for sure, but I believe the prizes are drawn. So it's not a competition about who does the most work or knits the best project, but if you complete it, then you'll be eligible for prizes for the completed, and those will be the best prizes, and then there'll be some still very nice prizes for the people that don't complete their project. Everybody, whether you complete your project or not, will get stickers from all the sponsors, and there are about 9 or 10 sponsors, so I will scroll those down over here so that you can see those. I don't want to go through them all because I'll probably forget somebody and then I'll feel bad afterwards. So I'll just list them all right over here. So I think you should participate. It really is kind of fun and exciting, and it's just a week. So you have to you want to challenge yourself, but you don't want to do more than you can possibly do. Like if you've got a full-time job, maybe Sharky would be a good thing. If you're retired and stay at home and think you'll have lots of free time that week, then maybe you want to do a 2-skein shawl or a sweater. So just figure out what you think is doable yet challenging, and that's the kind of project you should pick. So again, the link for the registration form is in the show notes. I've also got it in my Instagram bio. There's a link there's a link on my website on all my shark patterns. So I've got Sharky and Hammy, and then I've got a bundle where you can get them both together. So that link is on all 3 of those pages on my website. So go and register. It's really fun. There's also a Telegram group for chatting and a hashtag for Instagram, which I believe is PIK Shark Week 2024. But I'll put that down below too, because I don't want to mess that up. Now, the last time I was on, I said that there would be a prize because I had reached 500 subscribers, and I had also been podcasting for a year. So I asked everybody to tell me how long they've been podcasting, and that would put, or not podcasting, how long they had been knitting or crocheting, and that would enter them in the drawing for the prize. And the winner was number 6. I did just a drawing out of the total number that I had, and number 6 won, and that is Lefty Crochets and Mirror Knits. So send me a message. Probably the best thing would be to either send me a message on Instagram at WiseOwlKnits with 2 S's, or email me at Cheryl@wiseowlknits.com and send me your address, and I will send you the prize. And the prize is another camping project bag. This is one that I made. It's not quite as perfect as the one from Delightful Works, but it's still a nice bag, and it's big. It's got camping fabric on the outside and hedgehogs on the inside, so that's cute. And I've got 2 skeins of alpaca that are included. So you get the bag and the 2 skeins of the alpaca. Oh, and you will also get a copy of the Jeannie the Owl pattern. So you could make Jeannie the Owl out of the alpaca. Or you could use this for a beautiful shawl and use some acrylic in your stash for Jeannie the Owl. My camera stopped recording, but I wanted to share these pictures of Teddy Roosevelt National Park with you all. And thank you all for watching. If you like what you see, please click the bell to get notified, like, subscribe, comment. The dog you see here is named Teddy Roosevelt, so I stuck him in the picture of the park. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.